FightHype here with my man Dusty Harrison. Apparently in the last 24 hours, your opponent has been pulled out. But you're finding out some interesting stuff leading up to that. Tell me what you have found out. We saw him sparring at Mayweather's gym about 2 weeks ago. We had some visa issues, but that can't be the case, is it?
Yeah, I don't know that much about visas and how they work or anything, but I was a little disappointed because that was a concern when we found him as an opponent, was can he get into the country?
Right.
But when we seen him at Mayweather's gym all the time, it made us happy. It made us feel good about the fight, saying, yeah, he's definitely gonna be able to get in the country. And then we seen him maybe 2 weeks ago sparring Lydell Rhodes. We're like, most people maybe they'd be worried that their opponent was in good shape, but I was happy that he was in the country, being able to fight. And then we got an email, I guess he told the promoter that he had trouble getting the visa, and it didn't make sense to me, but it looks like we got an opponent locked in. I don't want to say any names yet because
it's not official.
Over Thanksgiving, we went through about 10 names.
But you definitely want to show. You're definitely going to be shown. Televised fight and everything.
Still gonna be. That's another thing. We still had to find an opponent that HBO would. It's okay to fight.
Televised, yeah. So it's worth it.
But it looks like we got one. So I'm still looking forward to it. Still training.
Yeah.
Next week, this is my last hard week. Next week, just kind of wind down, cut some weight.
How hard was it for you with the holiday and everything? Was it a little bit difficult? I know you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, I've been doing it for. I think it was actually hard on my family. I got a text from my mom. I felt bad. She said this was a lonely Thanksgiving because I didn't really want to be around the food. I just stayed home.
Right.
I stayed home by myself in bed. Yeah, just after I worked out, I didn't do anything. I didn't eat. I enjoyed some, applesauce.
Yeah. I saw your little light diet on Twitter and Instagram.
I didn't have too much to eat. But.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Somebody for you as a Puerto Rican descent, that's a huge opportunity for you. You appear on HBO Latino and everything. How big is what we just saw from the other week with Canelo Cotto? How really big is that rivalry between Puerto Rico and Mexico?
It's huge. I don't think a lot of people.
Some people brush it aside.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize it. A lot of people, I guess you can't blame them if they don't know. They just associate Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Salvadorans, Spanish people. They associate it all together. But it really is different. It's a whole different culture. And the rivalry thing, it's all fun and games as long as it stays within the sport. But it's huge. I think Puerto Ricans, we're such a small island. We're holding up pretty well,
Yeah. Still U.S. territory, still, everything.
It's good though. That was a big fight. I wanted Cotto to win.
Yeah, I was probably, I thought, obviously, Canelo was a way bigger guy.
I think he was too big, and I do think he was so big that it kind of made Cotto's defense look like it wasn't doing the job. Even when he would block a punch, it rocked Cotto's body, but I don't know, what do you want Cotto to do?
You was one of the first people to point out a little bit biased broadcasting towards that too.
But I think maybe you can't blame him. Cotto looked so big in person, the punches probably seemed so much more effective, so I don't know how it was in person.
Yeah. Who should he fight next? Cotto? In your opinion?
Go back down to weight, stay away from the... didn't he turn pro like 135?
Yeah.
Go back to 154 maybe. Maybe a guy moving up from 47 to 54. Maybe knock off a young prospect to prove that he's still, still around, still got something left in him.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no shame in losing Canelo. I think he's one of the best. Maybe doesn't even. I think they rushed into the Floyd fight. He could very well be undefeated still.
Now, this is part of a Cotto promotion?
Yes, it's
you're on. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
It's a collaboration.
Yeah, I believe Wilfredo Vasquez is with Cotto. I believe, he's the main event. Mm-hmm. So,
what is your have you met this guy before? The main event?
Wilfredo Vasquez?
Yeah. No. First time vibing with him.
Yeah. Okay. But probably be good. I pretty big Puerto Rican community in Orlando area. That's where the fight's at, so should be a good crowd.
So you should have a good crowd out there for you.
So, yeah.
Okay. Now, I know you've been asked this with the addition of working out to your promoters promotion. This helps you out as far as getting more features to get your brand a little bit more known.
Opportunities to land on big fights.
Now, you and your dad right here, trainer. Earlier, you guys had wanted to make some jumps as far as when some opportunities was available. You can get in here, buddy. Get in here, buddy. Come on, man. Come on.
I didn't hear what you were asking.
Come on, no. We just jumped into it, and I was like, a little bit earlier this year, a few months ago, you guys wanted to jump on some opportunities, some big names that was out there. One of them was Saddam Ali. Other one was Liam Smith, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Liam Smith as well. I know you don't get involved too much. Politics.
We probably were being unrealistic about it, but I don't think there's any shame in somebody wanting to fight.
Well, yeah, I mean, you saw how he reacted.
That's what. Yeah, I don't.
Well, you saw how Liam reacted to when Shane Mosley was trying to get that fight as well.
Yeah, we probably were being unrealistic. I fight at a lower weight class. I'm not ranked by WBO at his weight, but we just wanted to be known that we would take the fight.
But the Saddam would have been on this card right here.
Right.
So that's the.
Yeah, and initially you were supposed to be on that card.
Well, yeah, we would have liked it. We wouldn't have minded that fight. We liked Saddam, but
we got a late call, very close to the fight, and it was after Andre Ward fell out. And they asked, "How do you feel about fighting Saddam?" And I guess it's maybe.
So it's something your promoter would definitely make.
They needed a new fight, Maybe it was asked a little prematurely because I guess once they got back to Saddam, he wasn't. It was too soon for him to make weight. He said, you know what I mean? But we said yes.
Do you think that's something you guys want to do?
He's a little humble there, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know Dusty.
They said yes. Dusty said yes. They said they came back and said Saddam might be a little bit heavy. Now I like Saddam. Don't get me wrong. We knew him in the amateurs. Great guy.
Yep.
But Dusty responded with, "That's okay. You go ahead and make the weight, whatever weight you want." But the answer still came back no. But I'm not saying it came back no because they feared Dusty. Of
course.
Saddam might have had another fight lined up or looking for a fight with Bradley or somebody. I don't know the reason why.
Yeah,
but we accepted it. We would have did it.
Yeah, I don't blame him for saying that. How does it look for him to, let's say he loses, how does it look for him to take a loss in my rank somewhere, below him in the rankings? He's campaigning for a world title shot. It's probably smart of him saying that, but I get a lot of, I catch a lot of bad talk and stuff because of who I fight.
Right.
I try to fight better people. It's not always me.
Yeah, it's not always your job.
Yeah, like Steve Paggins. Is that true about the visa? I really don't know.
Well, yeah,
think about it. He's in Mayweather's gym training. Yeah. If he can get to Mayweather's gym, he can get to Florida.
Well, also this. I mean, your former opponent, Tommy Ramone, he's fighting E.J. Smith.
Yeah, he's fighting E.J. Smith.
A lot of people didn't know.
By the way, that's our friend. No, he's a good guy, man. That's a friend of ours. Yeah.
Okay.
I like Tommy a lot.
You got to be happy about your activity level too. About like 5 fights this year.
One more.
Well, that'll be 6 fights total, right?
Yeah,
6 fights this year? You got to be happy about the way the promotions are pushing you a little bit. Are you concerned about their promoting a little bit? They got a little bit of backlash on promoting the Cotto fight a little bit. Are you concerned about that?
No, I mean, what do you expect? A lot of these companies, they learned as they went along. They started at the bottom,
and they're still learning.
Our nation plunged right into the top, and you gotta expect a few faults here and there, but I mean, they're learning. They're getting it done. Look at the fighters they have. I think they're doing pretty good. If you ask me, for somebody's first fight was this year.
What's your expectations for the first part of next year, 2016?
A few more fights for me.
I
want to stay busy next year.
Remember, we expect to fight down December 5th. He's put in a lot of hard work. He's sparring. In fact, you got a sparring partner in there that's on the treadmill now. And in fact, he's over there. That's Brandon Quarles. He kind of fights like Steve Plaggett. So he's put in well over 100 rounds in. And he was here on Thanksgiving. He ain't had no turkey. He was up here.
Yeah.
In fact, none of us did because we were up here. We didn't want to eat in front of him. I went home and had some pumpkin pie.
You on weight right now, Dusty? You good on weight right now?
I'm pretty close. I'm enough to get within it for the week of the fight.
I hear you, man. What can people expect to see from you? They'll be seeing you jump from, ESPN to far, now people got to have cable to see you right now. So people that haven't seen you, what can they expect? Have you made any progressions, and do you got something up the sleeve for them?
I think the big thing is that I'm just getting older. I'm getting stronger.
Older. Hey, he's 21. He's really getting older.
These years now, they make a big difference in a year.
Yeah. Yeah, no more youth title for you, buddy.
Some of the people that I sparred just a year ago, they're like, wow, look at it. You know, they can
Your
feel the
progression.
difference. You know, I feel it myself. I'm still making weight, so it's good. Yeah, I guess next year you can just expect for me to stay busy. I can't guarantee big fights, but you can guarantee that I want them and ask for them. So
What happens on the weight thing? He's getting bigger, he's getting stronger. So we know it seems like it'd be harder to make weight, but it balances out. He's getting older. He learns more about nutrition and how to make it. He learns his body more, so it kind of equals out. So he's never failed on the scale yet.
All right.
By the way, if you ever see him on some of his fights and he fought at 150 or 152 or whatever, the reason why is because the opponent fell out and they brought a junior middleweight in and he had to go eat some to get him to the next class. That's the only reason. He could weigh 44, 45 with ease.
What's better than watching sports with your friends?
Watching sports with your friends for free.
Now there's a way. Catch free live sporting events, movies, and TV shows all on demand in high definition. Tiger Stream. Stream like a tiger.